Ironically enough, the 7th fight of the JLA versus the Avengers, and it's tied up 3-3. Superman beat Sentry, Green Lantern beat Iron Man, Flash beat Quicksilver. On the Avengers side, Thor beat Wonder Woman, Vision beats Manhunter, Captain America beats Batman. So who's it come down to? It comes down to Aquaman versus Namor. Namor, even though not truly officially a member of the Avengers, he has helped the Avengers immensely from time to time, predominantly because he's pretty decent friends with Captain America. Now, the odd thing, of course, saying that putting Namor on the Avengers team is he's also referred to as Marvel's first mutant, and as how I'm shooting this video, the X-Men are fighting the Avengers. So you've got Namor versus Aquaman, the person who, for all facts and figures, is the laughingstock of the Justice League, even though with control over sea creatures, as well as the person who patrols the oceans, he actually patrols a vast majority of the world by himself. You know, he's Aquaman, not Aqua Batman. So you got a vicious underwater king in Namor versus an underwater king who's a half-breed in Aquaman. As always, it is the 9 criteria: intelligence, fighting ability, strength, speed, durability, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and X factor. So we'll get started. Intelligence. Namor, depending on the iteration you're reading, is an industrialist. So beyond being someone who rules the water, he also has lots of very good corporations on dry land. He was also a member of the Cabal, should be the villain version of the Illuminati. So this guy's got a lot of connections. He's very intelligent, very astute. Aquaman, on the other hand, was raised somewhat on land, at the same time also underwater, where he crowned the King of Atlantis. So he's got a lot more in the way of the kingly responsibilities, and doesn't have a whole lot going on topside in the dry land, where Namor probably has his hands in everything. It probably goes, Doom is involved, and then Namor is involved. So I'm going to give Namor the edge in intelligence. Fighting ability. Okay, in this one, this is going to go to Namor for one specific reason. The dude is vicious. If you saw in the Secret Invasion issue from the Illuminati, they were fighting a Skrull that had a bunch of powers. He decides to break the neck of the Skrull, knowing that wouldn't kill him, but he would have no issue killing you to prove a point that, hey, you know what, I'm a lot stronger, to the point that I can freaking kill you. Speed. That has to go to Aquaman. You know, they're both very fast underwater. Aquaman, a shade faster. And in some iterations, Aquaman can fly, where Namor has little wings on his feet which help him fly, but he doesn't have a tremendous amount of maneuverability and speed. Strength. The weird thing in this one is Namor gets stronger as he gets angrier. That's why he's been Savage Namor before. So he does have some Hulk-style abilities to him. At the same time, he's occasionally had problems with people like Thing. Thing is strong, but he's not super strong. I mean, he's super strong, but he's not up to the top tier. Namor also occasionally has issues with somebody like Luke Cage. Luke Cage, again, super strong, but not ridiculously strong. So I would actually give an advantage when it comes to the strength aspect to Aquaman. Aquaman has shown a tremendous amount of strength. Invulnerability and durability. Ironically, most recently in Brightest Day, when Aquaman got shot, he actually bled. So Aquaman, very strong against bludgeoning attacks. You know, being underwater for that long, and that length of time, has given him a tremendous amount of, you know, just the physical skin toughness. But at the same time, he can be cut and bleed. I mean, his hand has been cut off twice. I don't recall anybody removing any appendages from Namor. Now, durability. Ironically enough, this is how fast you can regenerate. Namor, pretty good recuperative abilities. Where we haven't seen a full level of cellular regeneration on Aquaman's side, it has been hinted at that he does have a high level of recuperating abilities. That does not include, losing body parts. I can't include Justice, where he regrew part of his brain, but he does have a higher level of healing abilities. So I'd probably give him an edge when it comes to that, just based off that I've never really seen, Namor get severely injured. He's normally, I'll fight you, okay, you know what, this is futile, I'm gonna go back to the water, or go back to my industry, do whatever you want, if you come back to me again, I'm gonna kill you. We good? Good? Good. You can leave, Reed Richards. If you don't, I'm stealing your wife. Again. Energy projection. Namor is a very, very tough physical powerhouse. I've never seen him talk to fish. Maybe he can, and he goes, you know what, that'd be stupid. Why would I talk to fish? I can talk to people. Where Aquaman has really talked to fish, he has some knowledge of magic, and he also is a mid-grade telepath. So right there, he's got an advantage. Versatility. That again comes down to the exact same sort of scenario. He does have a lot more going for him, where when you're looking at Namor is a straight-up physical powerhouse. Now, that all-important X factor. What is that last thing that they bring to the table that neither one of them, can really have, that would tip the tide to either one direction? I do think Namor, given his overall vicious streak, and the fact that if he does get, more upset, more angry in a fight, he will become stronger. That would also dull his mental senses, but he's got enough viciousness and physical abilities that I would give him the X factor. However, much like what we saw in Marvel vs. DC, what Aquaman lacks in just straight, raw physical power against somebody like Namor, he makes up for it in a varying amount of abilities. So the person who gives the win to the Justice League is Aquaman.